Hello everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's Friday, which is always a good day for me because it's a market day. I got my greens today, got some good orange juice this morning, and just started the day out on a good note. And went and visited some friends, and it's been going well ever since. This is just going to be a real quick one. Not a lot of information, a lot of a message today, just to throw this out there. Been talking to some people recently, was helping them, with this raw vegan lifestyle, getting started, getting through some of the humps. They've been asking me some of the questions that beginners have problems with. And at first I was trying to just like pour out everything I knew, which is not a lot. Like I say, my knowledge is experience of how it relates to me. But I think that extrapolates to a lot of people. I mean, I don't think we're so unique organisms that I have a totally different diet than this person, than this person, than this person. And it seems to be going well because what it was before, like people will contact me from time to time and ask me like one big question about their whole lifestyle in general. And I don't have any context. I don't know how they live. I don't know what they're eating. I don't know what their circumstances are. There's just a lot of unknowns. And, I do my best, and I'm actually working on a couple right now just to come up with the best general information possible. But I think what more people, and I've talked about this before, and this is what I'm doing with a couple right now, is in the beginning, people need a little bit more hands-on. They need to be able not necessarily to take big chunks at one time, big chunks of information or learn a bunch of stuff. They just kind of need encouragement. They need to ask little questions along the way. And mostly, like I say, it's kind of more motivation than it is instructional. And now let me tell you, since I was just thinking, like, since I'm doing this for these people, I'm going to see how it goes. And by no means, this kind of borders too close on this whole little phenomenon known as coaching that I've seen since I'm not sure what coaching is. I'm not sure where the schools are. I'm never going to go to school. I'm never going to have the title of a coach. I'm just helping people out with the knowledge and the experience I have, what little or whatever it may be. And I can tell you right now, I have a certain personality type, and only certain personality types would probably last working with me. I'm not terribly patient, which doesn't mean like I lose my temper or this or that, but it's more, I see a lot of approaches, people, like I've talked to other people and they're helping people, and it's like the person they're trying to help is constantly resisting, well, no, I don't like this, no, I don't like that, and the person that is giving the help is kind of just constantly dancing around, well, will you do this? It reminds me totally of people with their kids back in the States. I've seen friends of mine, when I was a kid, your mom said, this is what you're eating and that's what you eat. And little Johnny and the kids are like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And the parents are like, well, will you do this? Will you do that? That's not me. I'm not, I'll lose interest like that. So basically what I'm going to do is, with the people I'm helping, I'm not going to sit in and say, well, will you eat this for breakfast? Will you eat that? What's available in your area? Okay, this is what I want you eating for breakfast. This is what you need to be doing up until lunch. This is what you need to be doing in the afternoon. Okay, you have problems. But we're going to deal with specific issues as they pertain to the person and less generalities, and just cutting through the BS and getting straight to the point, straight to the heart of the problem a particular person might have. Now, like I say, this might say, help getting to raw vegan. Say I've helped high carb vegans that are not planning on going fully raw. So a lot of the principles are still the same. I don't ever want to put somebody off because I'm always talking raw vegan. Anything I'm talking about doing here can be done for the high carb vegan lifestyle. But basically, this ain't magic. This ain't anything else. All I'm doing is, with a couple of people right now, I'm just like, they check in. They check in with me every few days. They keep a journal. They, at the end of the week, they read me what they've been, they read me what they've had just for a couple of days, or they kind of give me some sampling ideas. If they're not having problems, we don't need to dive as deep, or we don't have to spend as much time. If they're having specific problems, they say, okay, well, I've been, mid-morning. I always have this letdown mid-morning. I have a problem. I want to go get something bad, or mid-afternoon, or I do great all day, and in the evenings I fall apart. So we're just, like I say, this is just going to be a common sense approach to help, and I will help motivate to kind of keep you, to get you started until you're solid on this path. I'm trying to just kind of do it from a way like of things that have been in my head that I'm like, wow, if I'd have had this imaginary friend that could have done this, 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 and this for me. So I want to be that imaginary friend that I've kind of imagined, like how I could have gotten to where I am and figured things out quicker if I'd have had somebody that I could just go to. You know, like, hey, so-and-so, what do you think about this? Tanny Raw would have been perfect. I wish I'd have had Tanny Raw when I first hit this lifestyle, and I could just, you know, every few days, well, I'm doing this. And, you know, there's less trial and error because we've already gone through the trial and error. But anyhow, just was going to throw that out to finish up the week. I got a couple of people I'm working with on that, and if you're interested in help in the beginning stages or even trouble stages, maybe you've been doing it for a while and you got a sticking point, I'll be there to help you. But I'm not a coach. Don't ever call me a coach. I've always had sorry, that's my personal thing. Don't anybody give me shit about this. It's just like, maybe it goes back to high school and stuff. I always thought I never was really into coaches. What's a coach? But anyhow, I'm rambling. I'm ready for the weekend. I hope you guys like this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Get out there and do something. Have some fun. Run around, sweat, play. Get some vitamin D. Peace.